Hello, everybody, welcome to Order of Battle Burma Road, Paradox Gamer playing. We're about to start on Battle of Sittang Bridge, but I forgot if I still have some specialization points to spend. No, I only got 3. So, on here, the River Sittang, February 1942. Allied forces, including the battered Indian 17th Division, attempt to retreat across the Sittang River, only to find the Japanese already in control of the vital rail bridge. I should say that I updated my version of the game to the most recent, which, as I read on the log, fixed the Gandhi episode. I haven't gotten to that one yet, but I'm glad it's fixed. So, the rapid Japanese advance through Burma has caught our forces out of position. The retreat route to Rangoon has already been seized by the enemy forces. To escape across the Sittang River, the town of Sittang must first be recaptured. The jungles to the north are swarming with Japanese and should definitely be avoided. Okay. From there, heavy enemy counterattacks can be expected if we manage to retake Sittang. The town should be held long enough for all Indian units to safely evacuate from the area. The RAF can provide air support during our retreat, but with all airfields east of the river now in enemy hands, their strike range will be limited. And we got 2 primaries here. Evacuate first Indian unit. That means we got more than 1. And then recapture Sittang, which is the city town here. Okay, the fact that it said the counterattack will not happen until we take Sittang. So that means before we take it, we need to get in position. We start down here. Let's see where we can start. We can start in these positions. All this up here is Japanese territory. Over here we have Indian territory. But I cannot set up over there. I got an airfield there. And also one up here. There's an airfield over here I could take. There's already an enemy bomber on the radar. Okay, so everything needs to be set up down here. I think we're gonna send some troops over to take this airfield, and the rest will take Sittang and move up the coast towards Sittang. Okay, so British infantry. We cannot upgrade, put them here. And another British infantry we can put here. The heavy should be up front, so put them in Kyaikto. And they should be supported by an AT gun right behind. There it is. And then we got the engineers, the special service, and the Gurkhas. I'm gonna send some Gurkhas over here, that's for sure. One there. One there. Should I spend all 3 Gurkhas? Do I have enough troops over here? I think 2, we'll start with 2. We can get the SAS with them. Put them over there. And then the final Gurkha will go over here. And then we'll need the artillery. There. I could upgrade to trucks. That would cost me 30 bucks. Let's do that with both of them. And then we have the small one, which we'll put over here. We also got the Crusader, which we can put right there. And that leaves us with just 2 command points, so we can take the engineers, or the Humber, and something else. Let's bring the engineers. So that was the land command points, and then we got 13 air, which means I cannot deploy all of them. So I can choose between 4 fighters or 3 fighters and a bomber. Of course the bomber will be nice, but do I really need it? With 4 fighters I could secure the air superiority faster, save points on replenishing stuff that has already been reduced by enemy bombers. So, we do have the artillery close by. I think I'm gonna just go for the Air Force. Although one of the Spitfires is down to 5. Let's see if I got enough points for that. So that's 1. And that's 2. This one will go to 4. Cost 18. And then we still got 341 points, and I need to upgrade this one for 50. That's quite expensive. Let's put that there. And that's it. Now let's go then. It's my turn first, so let's get rid of that bomber. Let's see, we got enemy units here. There's Japanese infantry 41 and a 75mm type 41. That's a artillery piece. I got my own artillery, so there's also a type 98 20mm up here, which is an kind of an AT gun. It's a very light AT gun. 20mm, obviously. So let's bring the fighters up and take down that bomber. It's just not enough. Need 1 more. But that's not gonna hurt me, that's for sure. Then I think we're gonna go full scale on this guy over here with the artillery. And bring up these guys perhaps. Take a shot at that artillery piece. It does not run away though, so we could bring up the next guys and destroy it completely, or push it back. And then we can get the tank to complete the encirclement of the Japanese, and also get flanking bonus from the attack from the heavies here. So they're still alive, but they're in trouble. Yeah, it's not going to do any good to move that one around. And then let's move 1 hex up here to take a shot at that Type 98. And then just bring the engineers up the road. That's not going to happen. Can bring that one over there, and then the engineers up here. Over here, let's see how far we can go. We can go over here, nothing there. We can get the SAS over there, and then these guys up here. Bring the artillery forward as well. That's it for my moves. Let's see what the Japanese are up to. First, the Indian guy, he is moving up this way. That's probably the first guy we need to get out. Suicide attack by the Japanese over here. And the AT gun moves into the jungle. They've got heavy infantry up here as well. And it takes 1 point off of my units, but they're now in range of my artillery. So I'm not too worried about that. And the bomber is returning, or at least it's trying to. It's 2 hexes above the town. There is enemy incoming though. That's looks like some kind of fighter bomber. It's a Kai Toryu Kai 45. I think I'm gonna take out that bomber just to get rid of it. And for that we can use which one is the weakest? We got 1 star, 1 star. It doesn't really matter. Let's just check this one up and finish off that bomber. And then we'll bring the fighter race up here. Take a shot at that fighter bomber. And just continue to fire on it with the remaining fighters. And that's down to 1. I've lost 2 fighter points total so far. Alright, let's bring the engineers up here to finish all of these guys. And that reveals the Type 95 Hago up here. Out of range of my artillery. Alright, this one can probably go to here if I remove. No, that's not the road, that's the railroad road. Okay, it can only go to here. So if they are to be protected, I should not move too far up. I could move these guys up into the jungle here. Not sure about this one. Just go and snipe it. Ah, no, that's another 20mm. That's not gonna end well. So let's move the heavies up here to get that out of the way. And then take that shot here. Push them back a little bit, didn't cost us anything. I could use these guys over here. I'm going to use the artillery on that heavy. And then I'm going to move these guys up this way just to get another shot at it. Where is it going to go? It's going over there, so I could either take the town or I could remove that unit. Let's make sure we kill this guy. Nah, he's not dead, yo. If I move up, this unit will be out of supply, so let's do that. So far, so good. These guys will move up. We should probably come over here. Oh, there's a sniper. Dang it. Oh, and there's also a Kai 32. Can I reach it? Yeah, it's not gonna do anything though. So that means I should not get on the wagon. I should just simply move forward 1 hex. Because if you're towed, the damage will be a lot more from the enemy bombers. And that's the end of my turn. It looks pretty good so far. Indians will move up. Yep. And then the Japanese. Ichigan moves over there. It is capable of firing up. Maybe it is an AA gun, in fact. Let's see how much damage the bomber will do. While I'm untowed, only 2. It's probably like 4 damage or so if I'm towed. So that was the correct move. There is another bomber coming in though, which will inflict another damage on me. my fighters are gonna get busy here. The enemy fighter bomber is returning to Tatabo. And we got enemy artillery also in position down here. The sniper is still alive. And another aircraft over there. I'm glad I brought 4 fighters because this is getting very, very busy. Let's start working on this one. We can take it out. Ah, shoot, I can't reach it. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And then I'll start working on the other bomber. Very busy, my fighters here. The artillery doesn't really have adequate target, so I think they will move this turn. Now, they can still move quite far on the road without towing. So there's an enemy bomber coming up here, so they could also be hurt pretty badly if I tow them up. Let's go to the ground. And let's just take out the sniper. Move these guys over here. Finish it off. Come over here and replenish the artillery piece. So I think I'll move into the river here and here, and then come up on the other side here and here. Something like that. There is Type 98 20mm there. I am not in its range. Hadn't seen that one actually, to be perfectly honest. Right. How do we do this? We'll take out this one first. And then we'll move these guys around this way to resupply it. And push that one back. Hopefully they will not get attacked by something coming up from the road. That could hurt quite a bit. So over here, we still have that 20mm. I should be able to take that out with this guy pretty easily. Yep. And are we gonna move up 1 hex? I don't think I am. Or maybe I am. Alright, so there we got Infantry 42 duck in, out of range of my artillery. So let's get some reinforcements up here, and the tank to flank. That's a pretty equal attack. Let's do that. And try again. Yeah, we did get 1 point off of it. And its entrenchment went down. We still got the engineers. And they can only move like 1 hex. Alright, let's try and move them up anyway then. Very far, so they don't have to move again. The artillery. Alright, so still this Japanese bomber. 1 more incoming. They still got the artillery over here. Let's see how it turns out. The engine moves up the road. Now that one's in range, but it won't do any harm. Here comes that's a fighter. And the bomber returns. So currently we have no enemy bombers in sight. We have 1 fighter. The Japanese are leaving their entrenchment. There's another aircraft there which could also be a fighter. They're coming down this way. That's the fighter bomber with 1 point, so we'll take that one out. My fighters still have 4 turns of fuel, so I really need to get this airfield soon. So let's move into the river and replenish. Move into the river. Give this one a shot. And move these guys into the river as well. And let's bring this one up to all the way up here. It'll be in range of the town and the enemy artillery. No, it will not be in range of the enemy artillery. Yeah, let's try it. Bring it up here. Now the fighters, this one will take out that one. And I think it's just the bomber. Let's bring this guy up here. That is indeed the bomber. There is an enemy fighter here, right next to. No AA guns. So we're gonna hit that fighter, or we're gonna take out the bomber. I think I want to hit that fighter actually. Take that down to 6, and following up with this one, take it down to 3. That fighter is basically out of it, but there's another one incoming as well. And then over here, let's just finish all of that guy there. These guys will replenish and regain organization. So they're done. Up here we got the artillery safe and sound. Fire on these guys. Bring the heavies up here. No flanking bonus. So let's do like that. And then bring the tank up to here. And that'll push them out of the way. We could even apply the engineers. No, we cannot. Let's just bring them over there. The AT gun over there. And that's it. So people are requesting longer videos. That means I'll do one more turn. So the Indians move up there, and then the Japanese fighter returns to base. So will probably the bomber. And then there's the other fighter. It's only moving to there. That's a bit strange. The bomber is returning to take a shot at the artillery piece, but we have a fighter nearby to protect it. And only 1 damage to the artillery, and then 2 damage more from the enemy artillery. And we got Japanese units swapping in on that airfield. Okay. So I will, instead of replenishing, I will fire on that airfield with no effect. Then I'll bring up these guys and take a sneak attack on the enemy lines. And then I could probably move up here for the flanking is better. And get these guys up on the up on there and replenish, ready for an attack next turn. Fighter will take a shot at the bomber. We need 1 more fighter down here. That's not good enough. That's not good enough either. None of them. We need 2 fighters down here to take it out. Wow, why is this one very, very weak? I think the Japanese aircraft are a little bit too weak for the period. I mean, they've got experienced fighters from China, from the Chinese campaign. And I doubt the RAF, well, they could have shipped out experienced fighters over here. I'm not sure about that. But the bomber's down and the fighter's down to 6, so we still got things under control in the skies. I do need fuel soon though, so I need to take this airfield. That's quite important. What is this? This is 37mm AT gun. Let's bring these guys back towards the others. Replenish him. These guys will take the town and hold it. Or do I need them further up? I probably need them further up. I'll move them again next turn. Over here, these guys will stay, replenish. And then we'll move some heavies up here maybe. I see a flame boy out of range. So I should probably get into a position where I can hit Sittang. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I need to go over here. So get the engineers over there. Bring the artillery up. That will be in range over everything next turn. I think I'll bring the tank up here, just out of reach. Replenish it, and then bring the AT gun up behind. So we'll also support the heavy infantry, but not the engineers over there. Alright, so we'll just hit the Japanese turn, and then we'll end the episode. Indians move too far. That's way too far. They're gonna get hit. Japanese fighter returns. And the artillery is still very active. So is another artillery up here. Oh my god, they're gonna die. I wonder if they die, what will happen then? I think they're dying now. Is that the end of the game then? Or will I just get assigned a new guy? That's a defeat right there. But he moved in front of me. How can I... Ah, that's just stupid. Alright, that's the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.